Hi guys. How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. All right, so I did a live video earlier. I noticed that a number of persons were not coming on live, and so I decided to bring this information I needed to share on the feed. So, as you all know, we are actually the JL's Fashion and Beauty Studios. We're in the business of crafting beautiful dresses, beautiful garments that makes every woman in it stand out. But the coronavirus has actually changed the tune and has really affected the natural way in which we handle our business. So we have had to innovate. We have had to do certain things to also help, stop the spread of coronavirus. As with many fashion designers and tailors around the world, we have begun max production, face max production. We've literally turned our studio into a mini bulk factory. I say a mini bulk factory because I don't have all the machines in the world to actually do what I need to do. I need more do. I need more hands. I need more people. I need more. I need more machines. I need more space. But of course, for now, we're running a mini factory. We have over 20 people on our team who are working tirelessly to actually, produce as much max as possible daily to stop the spread of this virus. I know you guys have been seeing a lot about it. Please share your thoughts on that, and also like us. Please follow our page, engage with it, tell us what you feel. If you have people who need to order for a mask in bulk, let us know. We will give discounts for bulk production. If you wish to donate something to your local health center or your community primary care center, please, you can just call on us or DM, and then we can give you we can share, we can give you like advice on what you need to donate to them. For one, donating face masks to your community will help to stop the spread. I know it's very difficult for Nigerians to actually sit at home, literally, like just literally sit at home without doing anything. Most of us small business owners have to literally, struggle or hustle to get daily, to get money to actually do basic things. So I can imagine how other businesses, around the world or around the country are coping. So people who have to go out should wear a nose mask. Yes, I have my nose mask right here, but because I'm here alone, I don't of course I'm not spreading the thing everywhere. When I finish, I'm going to clean this whole place with the towel. I don't have it. So okay, I don't have it. Well, but the truth is, we would not go far with that mentality. So what we need to do is to actually to be sure that we protect ourselves and protect our families. It doesn't show in the face. So I always wear my mask if I have to go out. And now in public gatherings, if you have to speak loud, if you have to yell, please put your mask on. But do we have enough masks to actually cover 200 million Nigerians, in Nigeria? Okay, so a number of people have been asking me questions because like I said, we've literally gone into bulk production. We produce over 500 pieces of mask every day. And for the past few days, we've been doing that on a regular, and we've been donating masks to different places, communities, and even Abuja. We are actually in Nasarawa State. We're in Lafia, Nasarawa State, and we've been very busy with the production of face masks. So the question is, a lot of persons ask, what kind of fabric do I use for my mask? Can I use Ankara fabric? Can I use just any kind of fabric? The truth is, you cannot use just any kind of fabric. It has to be woven. It has to be woven fabric, because research has showed that the virus can actually stay on non-woven fabrics for very long. Yes, that's what research has shown. So what I usually recommend, I went on live to actually say all this. What I usually recommend are woven fabrics. So how do you know what a woven fabric is? You always see this thread stuff, coming out. That shows that it's woven. You understand? So there are many kinds of fabric that are woven. So which is best now for this business? or for the face masks. You can't use just any fabric that is woven for a face mask. The idea of woven fabrics is that sometimes it's just on rare occasions they have a stretch on one side, but often they have no stretch. They have no stretch, and then you see this phrase coming out. It shows that there's thread upon thread upon thread, that kind. And another thing that you need to understand about this fabric, this is cotton fabric. Welcome. Yeah. So this is cotton fabric. It's like I said, we have different kinds of woven fabric. We have chiffons, we have crepe fabric, but you can't breathe in those, right? Can you breathe in crepe fabric? That would be it will even be stressful, like scratching your face all through. So you need something that's really comfortable, that's soft on the skin, that's friendly, that can be snuggly. When you put it over your face, it's not too loosed, it's not falling off, and all that. Okay, so what we use is cotton. This is cotton fabric, usually 100% cotton fabric. It's soft, it's smooth, it's very comfortable. And we use 2 layers of this. This is thin cotton though, not very thick. This is thin cotton. I don't know if you can actually feel the thickness or the lightness of it, but it's not very light, it's not very thick. I think you can find this regularly in the market. I don't know where you are, but you can find this regularly in the market. You have to be sure what kind of fabrics you're using for your face masks. So the question, can you use Ankara fabrics for your face masks? You have to use cotton Ankara fabrics. You don't just use any fabric because it has very nice designs on it. We don't need the design. It's the protection that you need, right? It's not about whether the flower is fine. You have to be sure if it is protective. So even for the cotton fabric, we use 2 layers of this. So this is literally 1 layer, and then we get another one like it. And people also ask the question, there is something they call filter, right? So literally we had to do a research. Like I literally had to put out the real surgical mask. We had to split them in pieces to identify the 3 layers of the surgical mask. And I noticed that it had the filter in between. So the first layer is just this kind of, I don't know if you know the head wrap the surgeons use in the theater. Yes, that's the first layer. I literally had to put everything out together. So the first layer is like a mesh fabric. The second layer is a filter interface. And then the third layer was another color of mesh fabric. Literally, yeah, it was like mesh, filter, mesh. I think that's the reason why it doesn't last more than a day. It's disposable. So it's made with low income fabrics, or should I say, or just something that you don't need to keep. So if you are making yours, if you're using fabric, you need an interfacing paper that will serve as a filter. So fashion designers know what this is, but I'm showing it to you now. You can screenshot at this moment and then show it to your regular dealer or your vendor, and it's definitely going to know what this is. We call it gum stay. Yeah, or paper stay. It's not the very hard cloth stay. This is like paper stay, and it's one of the lightest of the paper stay. It has little starch or sticking glue on it, just so that when you iron on, it stays on the fabric. So we usually use that as our interfacing layer to serve as a filter. So literally my sewing will go like this. I put the stay, then I put 2 layers of fabric, so that when I turn to the right side, it's in between my 2 layers of fabric. So be sure to get any lovely fabric, but as long as it's woven, is soft, is cotton, I think you'll be good to go. You have to get something that's really breathable. You don't want to get something that can choke you in it. You don't want to die before Corona kills you. But that's true, right? You don't want to kill yourself before the Corona does. So be very careful. If you have to go out, please wear a nose mask. Don't go out without wearing a nose mask. You're putting yourself at risk and you're putting other people at risk. So this is really big. This is why I like it like this, but our commercial products are usually small. We do a size 8 inches by 7 inches, or a size 9 inches by a size 8 inches oftentimes. But this one I have right here is a size 9 by a size 9. You understand? So this is pretty big. But on commercial, we do, smaller sizes. So if you have any questions, I think my next video is going to be about how to take off your mask and how to clean it regularly. So if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, bye.